long time, and I did not plan to be gone so long, but I've been steadily working on various projects, and soon I hope you guys get to see the results of that work. But in the meantime, let's get back into or ease back into streaming. I'm going to start another story with Ace Attorney today. I hope everybody is doing amazing. By the way, this is your Captain Sunshine speaking. Um, I forgot everything that I usually say at the beginning of streams. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well, in good spirits. Hope everything is awesome as it could be, even a little bit more awesome. So I finished purchasing this game, and so we have the free reign of the episodes. Let me go ahead and check the stream and make sure that everything is in tip-top shape and that the volume is okay. Where in the world is Twitch? All right, here we go. Twitch, Twitch, Twitch. All right, let me check to see if stream is up and running and if I can be heard. I can hear myself. That's wonderful. Now that may change when the game starts because I think the game sometimes is super loud. But in the meantime, I can be heard. So, wunderbar. All right, so we did last time. Last time I was playing Indiana Jones, but I feel like it might be an issue if I tried to upload or boot up my Steam Deck right now. So we're still workshopping that. But in the meantime, usually my iPad is pretty reliable. So we are going to play games from the iPad. And it's going to be Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Okay, here. I select it. Okay, maybe I go back. I just purchased this. So if I go back and go back here, and then I can select the episode. And we did Foreign Turnabout. We did the Magical Turnabout. The Rite of Turnabout. I feel like that's the next thing. So here we go. And then I'll test the sound when the game starts. Start from the beginning? Absolutely. Because I have never seen this before. I have no idea what's going on. And we'll see if the volume is okay.
Wakey wakey, 201. Got some more questions. Sound the alarm! Prisoner 201's escaped!
Well, you know, with Dad's back on the streets, things will be on the up and up for us.
Keep your voice down. You want that rebel hunter to find us or something?
Come on. We're small fries compared to... Huh?
May 9th. Wow. What in the world? Why is it usually so close to the time? Like, anytime I'm playing these games, I'm usually playing it around the time that the events take place. Is that like an AI thing, or is it just coincidence? All right, hold on. Let me send this message real quick. Another fine day in the kingdom of Khura'in. Ooh, birds. It's so peaceful here. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks already, but this place is really starting to grow on me. Still. Flashback! That crazy dude. And that other dude. And that chick. And me. It sure was a rough. Now to do what I came here to do. I don't know what you come to do. To see Mayyyy. Oh yeah, it's been like a long time since I've seen Mayyyy. Real talk. ascetic training is finally coming to an end. But before it does, she said something about one last rite she has to perform today. Mr. Wright! Yes, you rang. Happy Rocky. Happy Rocky? What? Oh, is that... Oh, it's a greeting? Hey, Albie. Happy Rocky. Oh, you've mastered the traditional greeting of Karine. I guess I have. Go me. I don't know about that, but I guess all that practicing is paying off. Have you gotten used to life at the temple? Probably not. I'm grateful they're letting me stay here, but the mornings start a little too early for me. Haha, yes, well, morning prayers do begin at dawn. After all, you can never pray too much. Daily devotion is very important here in Karine. Hats off to you guys. I don't know how you do it. And today's a special day, full of even more prayer than usual. There's nothing better in this world than being able to pray to your heart's content. I can think of a few things I'd rather do. So what makes today so special anyway? You mean you don't know? Today's the purification rite. It's only That's what Mayyyy must have been talking about on the phone yesterday. I wonder what her role in it is. So what exactly is Mayyyy going to be doing for the pure... What? Didn't she tell you? She's Kira. It's only the most important part of the entire rite. It's unprecedented to have a role. Wow, that's really something. It really is. Helping out such an amazing person has been the greatest honor of this humble tour guide's life. So, who is this Lady Kira you mentioned? Allow me to explain. Once upon a time, hundreds upon hundreds of years ago, there lived a... Let me stop you right there. Is something wrong? No, it's just I get the feeling I'm in for a really long story. Oh, that's rude. It's like, uh-oh, you're gonna ramble. Let me stop you before you get too far. I did ask what it meant, right? And then I just stopped him in the middle of his explanation. Yeah, I said it normally takes around 2 hours. Oh, 2 hours. Thank you for the the time. Wow, it's gonna take you 2 hours to sit here and tell me this story. Okay. Dodged a bullet there. Oh, right. You're supposed to finally see Miss Mayyyy today. The story can wait then. In the meantime, you can read up on the rite with this. An English guidebook? Where did you dig this up from? I found it just lying there in the temple library. I figured no one's using it, so I borrowed it. Hey, this book belongs to Mayyyy. See, there's her name on the back. Guess there's no harm in keeping this for a while then. Rights guide added to the court record. Miss Mayyyy should already be at the site where the rite is to take place. Let's go to the Plaza of Devotion. I wonder if Mayyy's matured any since I last saw her. Probably not. What is she, like 5 years old? She's like 17 or something. It's on a mountaintop, so it might get a little cold, though. I think I can handle it. Alright, so I guess we're... Or, what am I asking him for ideas? There's no crime that has taken place yet. There have been a lot more tourists this year than last. Then you're a tour guide. It is! But I have more important things to do right now, namely helping you, Mr. Wright. I think I'll tip him a little extra for his help later. What to do? Let's head over to where the purification rite will be held. What sort of a rite is it? We'd wind up missing a whole day of the rite if I were to explain it. In that case, I think I'll just go see. Alright, so we did that. Is there anything I want to examine? Maybe, maybe not. Eh. Present, move, let's move. And let's go to the Plaza of Devotion. Oh my. Brr. It's so cold. It's like the air itself is made of ice. But look at all these people. Well, this is the day we come to offer prayers to Lady Kira, the protector of our land. It's amazing to see how devoted everyone is. Devoted? Right. But couldn't they just as easily do all this praying someplace warmer? This too is a part of our religious training. It helps us build strength of spirit and willpower. Further up, at the end of those stairs, is the inner sanctum. Somebody's about to get murdered. I can just feel it. We're going to pop in the inner sanctum, and we're going to find a body, and then it's going to start a whole... That's usually the vibe that Ace Attorney has. I see. Everyone I've met so far seems deeply religious. Of course we are. After all, Khura'in is also known as the land of prayer. It's said that we Khura'inese spend an average of 15 hours a day in prayer. There's only but so many hours in a day. From the moment we awake to the moment we sleep, our hearts are always in prayer. I have too many intrusive thoughts to be in prayer for 15 hours a day. You see, all the square flags around here, they're known as... They contain the prayers of our people. Oh, he's talking about these colorful strips of cloth. There's something written on each one. Such piety is the glory of our people, and I'm to wait for another time, I'll be. Maya should be here any minute now. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't wait to see Miss Maya again. Pardon me, O noble traveler. Who's that? Who's there?
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
Who might you be?
Is it Maya? It's Maya!
Maya?
Long time no see. Miss Maya, happy Rocky. Happy Rocky, Albie. And you, Mr. Wright. May the Holy Mother... Oh, thanks? Long time no see, Nick. Well, did I surprise you with my act? I knew it! Yeah, you can say that again. This is Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium from why did they spell it differently? From a Khura'in village back home. She was also my assistant for quite some time. But that was many years ago. Her ability to channel spirits saved me more times than I can count. I sure miss those days. Well, maybe they are not over. It was a ton of fun being the real boss of Wright & Co. Law. Now she's here training to be the leader of Khura'in Village and the master of her craft. Apparently to become the master of the Khura'in channeling technique. You have to train here in Khura'in. Since this is where the technique originated, why is it spelled in two different ways? Confusion! Didn't I sound just like a pious nun when you just saw me now? Too bad that's about all I learned from the training I did. Really? That's literally all you learned. You haven't changed a bit, Maya. Huh? And what's that supposed to mean? She may look a little more mature on the outside, but inside she's the same old Maya. I'm actually kind of glad for that. Alright, so we're talking. I heard what happened, Nick. You ended up in court almost as soon as you got off the plane, huh? Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story. I was the accused, But you should have seen Mr. Wright in action. He was amazing. I bet it was another one of your famous seat of your pants, come from behind wins. Wait a minute. Come from behind. Wait a minute. Well, I was almost found guilty any number of times. Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour, so sue me. You haven't changed a bit either, Nick. Ouch. It definitely stings more when it's coming from her. So I guess you finished the bulk of training needed to become a master, right? Oh, you mean the special meditation course for increasing spiritual power? Yep, I've completed the full 2 years. I can finally go home once I perform the purification rite today. Actually, I was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of their sacred rites. Well, the high priest's wife does it every year, but with her baby on the way, it's just more than she can handle. So the high priest practically begged me to stand in for her this year. Well, you may not know all of their customs, but with your training, I'm sure you'll do great. You bet. Just you watch, Nick. I'm going to be the best Lady Kira, guardian deity ever. I'd better throw in a few prayers for things to not end in flaming disaster then. I mean, that's our brand. That's very on brand for us. Guardian deity. So, about that guardian deity you'll be portraying today, what exactly are we talking about here? Well, first of all, Lady Kira isn't really a deity in the way we think of them back home. Oh my. She's a real person who fought to establish the kingdom of Khura'in a long, long time ago. Wow, so she actually existed. And now the kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity. They believe she appears to protect the kingdom whenever it's in danger. Cloaked in a sacred robe, she's a champion of justice who defeats the kingdom's enemies. That sounds like something you'd be into. I know, right? Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger? Right. Whatever floats your boat. Still, Lady Kira must be really be a popular deity if all these people are here for her. Yep, but there's more to it than just her popularity this year. There's more? What's the more? So, why is this rite attracting such a large crowd this year? Because there's been actual sightings, you know, of the real deal. Allow me to explain. A mysterious figure clad in Lady Kira's robes appeared, just like in the legends. And she began capturing members of the You're kidding, right? They say it's only a matter of time till she gets their leader, the revolutionary Dirk, too. So Lady Kira's a rebel hunter now? Huh. It's a bit hard to swallow, though. I mean, even if they are trying to disrupt the peace, I doubt the actions of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life. I didn't believe it at first either. But there's a real picture of her on the front page of today's newspaper. Sightings of her go back about 2 years. But this is the first actual picture of her ever to be taken. I can't believe someone was able to actually capture her on film. But couldn't this just be some Lady Kira fan? You know, like you, Maya. You mean like a cosplayer? Those rebels are no joke, Nick. They're trained in hand-to-hand combat and stuff. You think some regular cosplayer can take on people like that just in a costume alone? That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed a sacred robe or something. A spirit possessing a piece of clothing? Maybe you should just cut back on all those action superhero shows, Maya. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're just jealous that I'm still young at heart. I've got a real office to run now, so I gotta keep it real, right? I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me. You've really lost your edge since I last saw you. Those spikes of yours have grown really dull. There's even one that's drooping. Can we leave my hair out of this? Anyway, I swear that Lady Kira people have been spotting is the real deal. Besides, it's just so much more. You I can't believe you really buy all of that. Although I wonder who's under that robe. A newspaper from the morning of the Purification Rite. It reports on Lady Kira's activities, among other things. But Mr. Wright, she's the talk of the town. She even gave me this great new food idea. It's going to be like a soul bun, but based on Lady Kira. I'm calling it the Kira bun. Talk about a Kira business strategy. A what? What does that mean? Come on, Maya. Just admit it's you running around dressed as Lady Kira already. I guess the jig is up. What? Is it really true, Miss Maya? Indeed, it is I, Lady Kira. After hundreds of years, I have returned in this lovely young lady's body. What? Only a minion of the through my disguise. Oh no. Now, ow, lawyer. Hiya! Ow! Mr. Wright. Just kidding. I mean, come on. I may be dressing up as Lady Kira for the rite today, but there's no way I could ever beat up one of those rebel types. I don't know. That was a pretty solid left hook she just threw. Oh, you were just trying to be funny. You really had me going there for a second. No one can be that naive, right? Well, I hope you enjoy playing superhero at the rite today. Oh, when you put it that way, I'm even more hyped about it. I'm more hyped about it now than I was. Jangle? What is the jangle jangle? Oh, I hear the sound of the high priest's footsteps. I better get going. His footsteps? During the rite, he wears these really big bells on his ankles. That way I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? Well, see you later. I feel like that's going to be important for the case that's about to come. For the charge you're about to catch, for the body that's about to be found. I doubt they're actually meant to be a stop slacking warning system for you, Maya. Miss Maya is always so bright and cheerful. Yeah, I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. As in, at all. I wonder if this means her training's been all for naught. I hope not. It's Acolyte Zealot. Acolyte Zealot? That dude? Look, he's the one praying in the red saffron robe. He's a disciple of the high priest, Abbot Enmy, and lives and trains at his house. See how he prays in the cold without moving a muscle? Yeah, I could never do that. Ah, it's Abbot Enmy. The purification rite is about to begin. Okay. So that's the sacred robe Maya will be wearing during the rite. Looks almost exactly like what that figure in the newspaper photo was wearing. Whoever it is must have worked really hard to copy it. Please, sir, it's not a good idea to stare like that. You could be struck blind. Just give me a few more seconds. I mean, this isn't something you see every day. Oh, those bells on the high priest's ankles. They're a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. Mr. Wright, it's time to enter the prayer pose like everyone else. Those who don't will suffer the wrath of... Okay, let's see. First I kneel down and cross my ankles, then I bow forward. Ah! Great. Now all I can see is the ground and my back is killing me. You really should have trained for this, sir. Wait a second. How long are we supposed to stay like this, Albie? The rite requires that we stay like this until the day after tomorrow. That's 2 whole days. I don't feel so... Oh no! Mr. Wright, are you okay, sir? Somebody help! Oh, what happened to me? What happened to me? Am I dead? Mr. Right, Miss, I, Mr. Right. Please, you have. What happened? Where am I? Ah, my aching. Huh? Albie? Where are we? The High Priest's house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion. I guess I passed out from that back pain. How old are we? They must have carried me all the way here. Something terrible's happened. I knew it! I knew it! No matter where I go! It's Miss Maya. Don't you say it. Oh, follow me to the Plaza of Devotion. Something must have happened while I was passed out. Miss Maya's. She's been arrested. Man, isn't this like the 15th? What? Who arrested her and why? May 10th, 8 a.m. Plaza of Devotion. Que pasa, amigo? Huff Puff? Where's Maya? Just take it easy, alright? Oh my. But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong. You can talk all you want back at the station. Let me go! Maya. Nick, I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't. Quiet, you. Come along peacefully or suffer the consequences. Wait a second. What on earth is going on? I don't know who you are, but if you don't get out of my way. Hey, back off. Emma? Emma Sky? What's she doing in Karine? I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright, but we're placing Maya under arrest. All right, take her down to the station, but with respect, got it? Yes, ma'am. Nick! Nick! What is going on? Who died? So, what are you doing in Karine, Emma? It's a long story. Anyway, what are you doing in Karine, Mr. Wright? Same here, it's a long story. But we can get caught up later. Right now, I need to know what happened. Maya's, well, under arrest for the murder of the High Priest. Figures. Wait, the High Priest was murdered? Let's talk. What happened? What happened, Emma? Please, tell me everything you can. Well, basically, there was a murder during the rite as it was being performed last night. The victim is Charustinmi, the high priest who was presiding over the rite. Wait, hold on. Last night? You mean to tell me an entire day's passed since the purification rite? That's right, sir. You passed out for a whole day from your back pain. That's a damn shame. I never knew my back's like a ticking time bomb. I'd better take better care of it. The murder took place at the inner sanctum where the rite was being held. The inner sanctum? Is that it? Is it all the way up there? It's the place where the spirit of Lady Kira is enshrined. It's through that gate over there and up at the top of the mountain stairs just beyond. Why is it all the way up there? Oh, so that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction. Abbott and me and Miss Maya went up to the inner sanctum to begin the rite. Just after they finished the prayer, you fainted in the middle of. So, who do you think killed the high priest? Unfortunately, Maya is our sole suspect right now. It was like a whole plaza full of people. Why is she the sole suspect? During the rite, the inner sanctum was off limits to the general public. So then, only the high priest and Maya could have been there when the murder occurred. Right, plus the inner sanctum is on the side of a very steep mountain. The only way up there is the stairway that starts here at the Plaza of Devotion. So that's why she's been arrested. Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza that the high priest was dead. So why would she tell them he was dead if she was the one that murdered? If she was the one that murdered him, she would have like ran away. And she made a police statement to that effect. So she was the first one to discover the body. Well, that definitely doesn't help. That makes it even less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene. Does it, though? Mr. Wright, sir, are you going to defend Miss Mayyyy? Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone. Yeah, I don't believe it either. She's been framed. But this is really something else, huh? I mean, who would have thought you'd have to take on that horrible court again? Flashback! Flashback, 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 flashback. Tell me about it. I never thought I'd have to go through another trial. Where the divination seance determines all and the defense lawyers are unwelcome. Emma. So what brings you here, Emma? Back in the U.S., I was working on a case with an international prosecutor from Korean. He told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. Ooh, a ponytail was in the chat. Aw. I can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time. Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far. Still, he said he takes on cases from around the world. So maybe next time he'll have one in a major city somewhere. Sounds like this prosecutor has taken a liking to you, Emma. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas. I wonder, he's calm and kind, and almost always has a smile on his face. But it's hard to tell what he's really thinking. This international prosecutor, is he the one who handled Trucy's case? Yes, he is. I take it he'll be the prosecutor on this one, too. Yes, Prosecutor Sadmati's already been assigned. Prosecutor Sadmati? Polkunka. You know him, Albie? Of course, everyone in Karine does. He's a highly revered individual, both as a prosecutor and a monk. If you go up against Prosecutor Sadmati, you'll incur the Holy Mother's wrath. But it's my job to, as a lawyer. Oh, right. Sorry. Just great. A prosecutor is also a revered monk in a deeply religious country. This trial's shaping up to be even more uniquely Kuranese than the last one. I'm not sure I should be saying this, but he's a formidable opponent. Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time, so I'd better give everything I've got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. They treat lawyers like criminals here. Come to think of it, Prosecutor Sadmati mentioned something to that effect. I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'll do what I can. Really? Are you sure you aren't going to get in trouble for helping the enemy? He did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Trucy in the last trial. Let's just say I'll help where I can. Thanks, but don't go getting yourself in trouble on my account, okay? Prosecutor Sadmati sounds pretty strict. So first things first. Let's start with this. Hot off the press, it's the High Priest autopsy report. Alright. Taurus. Added to court record. The victim bled to death from a deep stab wound to the abdomen. The murder weapon is believed to be Lady Kira's Warbad dagger. It's used during the rite, however, the dagger has yet to be found. Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think Maya mentioned something about a dagger. Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger? Right, whatever floats your boat. And isn't that rebel hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with a dagger? Of course, hers must be a replica, right? Would it be okay for me to go take a look at the crime scene, Emma? The police have already wrapped up their investigation, but the location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sure. Emma, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I'll need access if I'm to mount a viable defense. All right, then, leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Sadmati and the police later. Thanks, Emma. You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step. Wait, you're not coming with me? Oh, no, I'm not climbing up there again. No way. Is it really that bad? I wonder if my back can handle it. Geez, how old am I? You get to go to the inner sanctum? Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. Wright. Why don't you join me, Albie? That's crazy talk, sir. If a commoner like myself were to set foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity. Because the inner sanctum is off limits for you, huh? Oh, well, I guess I'll have to face this all by my lonesome. By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home? The customs of this rite require that they not move from the spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police milling about. Some of them are even off-duty cops. Wow, I guess this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh? Alright, is there any more? Nope. Anything we need to examine? Doesn't really look like it. Okay. So, I guess we move to the inner sanctum. Yeah, let's go to the inner sanctum. May 10th, inner sanctum. Brr. It's really high up and really cold. What did I do to deserve this? At least I made it. I better get started while I can still feel my fingers. Who's that? It kind of looks like... Examine. Who are you? Who are you? Excuse me? That kind of looks like... Oh, it's you. Do you even know where you are? Barbed head? Barbed head? Excuse me? Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, your benevolence? I don't trust you. Already I don't trust you. I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. But what are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Kuranism. Unscrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here. But I'm not unscrupulous. Quiet! You dared to find fault with my insights at every turn the other day. She's still sore about that trial? Hello, cheap views on Streamboo. No, thank you. Let me see. Banhammer. You have been banned. Alright. Let's talk about investigating the incident. As you know, your benevolence, a murder has occurred and I need to investigate. But we know the killer is one of your own. In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Plus, she is a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. So can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened? All practitioners from overseas are big... Hey, Carvecca! I'm new here. Welcome. My name is Sunshine and Lollipops, and this is the Sunshine and Lollipop stream. We are currently playing Spirit of Justice, Ace Attorney. Welcome in. I usually play. This is kind of my go-to game. I usually play an Ace Attorney game or something similar. Um, and this is like the third one I've gotten to. My goal is to play them all on stream, but we're making our way case by case. How are you? How'd you find the channel? What games do you like to see? And her wish is to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige. Ah, it seems like nothing I say will convince her otherwise, thanks to that last trial. Tweedledee and Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impression of foreigners. The defense. As a defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene, and I need to do it now. I've even been off. So, what's this? You intend to make a mockery of our sacred hall of justice once more? No, I simply want to defend my client, which means you have come to forge evidence. No, I didn't say anything about forging evidence. I knew all lawyers were criminals. I must now redouble my vigilance. Ouch, that's unfair. Who taught you to demonize a whole group of people anyway? I was following you already when I saw you, so I guess you rated someone I was watching at some point and you got a shout out. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm welcome here. Feel free, be yourself, do the things you like. My only main thing is just to be respectful to each other, and that's it. But be yourself. You're welcome here. I'm really a variety streamer. I'm kind of coming back after a little while of a break. I also make music, so I'm coming out with music soon. But in the meantime, I thought I would, restart up my Twitch journey and do some more streaming. I actually mainly stream on my Steam Deck or my iPad, so I do a lot of mobile type gaming. This is actually from my iPad right now. No, I would never dare criticize the royal couple. I still can't imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred. Aha! I just had the most wonderful idea, Barbed Head. Why am I Barbed Head? Why do I have a bad feeling about that glint in her eye? What is her wonderful idea? So what's this most wonderful idea of yours? If I get this murder, then I shall oversee your every move so as to prevent any misdeeds. Naturally. What? You want to their time? Of course. Not that I want to remind you. I will not tolerate any objections. Understood? She can't do this to me. What was that, Barbed Head? No, it's nothing. Very well then. Let us get this investigation over with. We mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary. Please don't rush me. It is not without a reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, Barbed Head. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Khura'in. Why, what are you doing? Is this some type of jutsu? As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears. Is your microphone close to the speaker or something? I can hear interference at times. Oh, I just have like on a headset. I don't know about the interference. I'm sorry about that. Let me have a listen. It may be that, I don't know. I might be like, it's catching my, the air from my mouth. Let me see. If I put it away from my mouth, maybe it won't catch that. Hope it's, sorry about that. Move the mic out the way. Maybe it can kind of just sort of catch my audio. Is this better? If it's that big of a problem, why don't you head on down now? I won't do anything, I promise. There's a wild Logix in the chat. If you're a Pokemaster, throw out your Pokeballs and catch it. No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now make haste so that we may leave here soon. Maybe you are hitting it by mistake. I know I do that with headsets sometimes. That could be it. That could be what's happening. I probably do need to invest in a better headset. This is like, it's the best one I have so far. I've been buying headsets and that either the cord shorts out or something to that effect. It's like static in it. So this one has so far been the best one. I might try You Are Very Low right now. Aw, fudge. Okay, so here's maybe another thing I can try. Hold on. I'm gonna save this. Maybe. Return to title. I will save it in this one. And let me see if I can do the thing where I use Discord for my mic and hope that it'll be clearer. So, alright. I'm gonna do that and then I'll back out of here for just a second and go to Discord, join voice. Um, hold on. Because usually when I do it from Discord, it's better. What about I do that? Okay, so hopefully, whoop, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. And back on the game. All right, let me know if it's either the same as it was or worse, or plot twist better. This sounds good? Okay, yay. Awesome sauce. All right, so we are talking with this priest lady who doesn't like us. Could you tell me about this place, your benevolence? I have nothing to say to you, lawyer. Is that because you don't actually know much about it? How dare I, huh? You ill-mannered. I am the crown princess of Karine. There is nothing I do not know. Who is that? Whoa, where'd she come from? Hey, no cheating. What did she say? Silence, barbed head. Naina's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion. What is she, your pocket internet? This spring is where Lady Kira came to cleanse her body in the blood of battle. And today's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Kira's robe in this sacred water lends one courage for the next battle. I see. Thank you for that excellent explanation. Commoners are normally barred from here, except for the day of the rite. Who normally controls access to this place? The High Priest and his family are responsible for that. The High Priest and his family, huh? The High Priest's family. Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family? Abbot Enmy lived with his wife and his disciple acolyte Pere Zealot. And a young man the couple took into their home upon finding him near our kingdom's border. Speaking of his wife, isn't she the one who usually plays the role of Lady Kira? Yes, but as she is with child, the role was appointed to someone else. The killer no doubt offered to stand in, as she saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest. But what reason would she have to slay a complete stranger? That makes no sense to me. No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked Maya to stand in. Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications. I'm really not sure how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then? Did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, the role of Lady Kira is forbidden to me. Why? Why? For those descended of her holiness must not defile their bodies with the blood of battle. Oh, yeah, you did say that, didn't you? I should probably talk with the High Priest's wife and acolyte zealot later, too. Okay. So, is this like the actual murder scene? Do I need to examine things? Oh my gosh, there's blood! Oh wait, that's not the murder blood, right? That's the blood of battle? Let's see what this thing is. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Wait, what did I do? Oh, this is blood. This is a statue of a warbad, the bird on which Lady Kira based her appearance. And all of this blood is from the High Priest, huh? He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death. May his soul rest in peace. Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force. I kind of blame the bird, 'cause that beak looks pretty sharp. But there's no way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow. Okay, what's this? Hey, isn't that Lady Kira's robe? Oh, Holy Mother! Lady Kira's robe is... I know how you feel, but we should leave it as it is to preserve the crime scene. You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore. It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing should look this good after a few 100 years. Enough. If I say it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe. That foul murderer shall not get away with this. It is tough to see a piece of history sloppily tossed on the ground like this, though. Queen Shar! Welcome to stream. There are a bunch of sharp points further down as well. Oh yeah, like that's pretty much a weapon. It's a weapon. It's not a statue. Welcome, welcome. Let me give shout outs. Hold on. Let me give shout outs. I am sorry. I forgot to shout out Carveka. Carveka, what do you prefer to be called, by the way? Wait, let me do the Twitch shout out. Shout out. Shout out at Carveka. And by the way, happy belated birthday. I hope you had an amazing birthday, Shar. Looks like it's about to rain now. I just got back from the pool. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. I hope the game is going well. It's just getting started. And as per usual, you know, no matter where I go, somebody or somebody I know about or myself gets accused of murder. You've been saying it right. Okay, awesome. All right, awesome. And let me give a shout out to Shar. Did I give the shout out? Let me see. Shout out, Shar. Queen, queen, queen. Did that go through? Is Twitch acknowledging the things that I try to do? I don't know if it went through. Let me know if this shout out went through. It even looks like it's been mended a number of times. This robe kind of smells. How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that? No, I meant that it smells like incense. Oh, I see. The scent you detected is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. It's mostly Maya that gets involved, isn't it? I mean, it's me, it's my son, it's my daughter, it's everybody. Everybody I know and love is accused of murder. At one point in time, whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense. If this still smells like incense now, the scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. Alright, so have we seen everything there is to see? The light is also sharp too. What are the spikes on the light? It's a lantern. And it's still lit. Of course it is. The sacred flames in the 4 lanterns here have burned for centuries. Anyone who extinguishes even one of them would be put to death immediately. That's a little harsh. So that's why they're outfitted with glass wing guards. Okay. Still, I'd better keep my distance, just in case. So the moon and these lanterns were the only sources of light up here that night. The rite is performed by the light of the full moon because moonlight is a purifying force. I see. No touching. I wasn't going to. Alright. Did we get the outline? Is this... It's been stained red by the High Priest's blood. The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. What's that from? An old legend. Wait, does that mean that the rebel hunting Lady Kira in the newspaper is the real deal? Nah, that's crazy talk. Max on Central. Hey! It's Drama! I miss you! And I was worried about you! I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're doing amazing. Let me give you a shout out. I may have either forgotten how to do shout outs or Twitch doesn't like me, but let me see if it works. Shout out! I'm finally feeling better. I am so glad. I missed you in class, but as long as you're doing okay, keep doing what you're doing to get right, alright? I fully support. Alright, let me see. What else can I look at? Is that valuable? Nothing? Oh, okay. There's snow. Oh, this is valuable. This has got to be something. A blood-stained scrap of paper. Looks like some kind of note or letter, perhaps? I'm off getting a degree currently. I'm almost done. Whoop, whoop. Celebration. I'm also in the process of trying to get a degree. I am one class away. I just started my last class and I'm already worried. But, keep hope alive. It's written in Kearney, so I can't read a lick. Let me see that. School I'm in is an accelerated course and I'm damn near done. All right. Go drama. Once the flame is lit, then dot 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 will be. This is simply impossible to read. Wait. What is it? Took me only 2 months. Whoop whoop. This stamp in the lower right, it's the mark of those insurgents, the Defiant Dragons. The rebel group? What's it doing here? Bachelor's degree? Congratulations, I am proud of you. Yay, I'm so glad. We have to have a celebration. Let me know when you graduate. We'll have a celebration stream. And you get to choose the game, drama. You get to choose the game. Bloodstained letter added to the court record. Yeah, now I gotta get your passport back. Oh no, what happened to the passport? Looks like that about does it for this area. All right, cool. We can move on. This lady, well, she's only can follow me here, right? I can do whatever I want anywhere else. Is this important? What an amazing wall painting. So this is Lady Kira. Which is why I went missing. I got into some. Oh, okay. Do you see that red mark upon her brow? That is the character for death in Kearney's. It is a mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning. Interesting. Come to think of it, your benevolence has marks on your face. So did the high priest. The high priest's marks are those of a monk, while mine are of a royal priestess. All members of the Curranist clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at Temple. Why is the temple named Temple? So it's kind of like a national ID registry, huh? Alright, the report is updated. Oh, so is there going to be an imposter? We have to note that there's certain markings that identify who he is. Is that a weapon in her hand? Yes, it is Lady Kira's dagger, the very same one used in the rite. It is made to resemble a warbad, the bird Lady Kira fashioned herself after. So that dagger is the weapon that took the high priest's life. Is it though? I think it's the actual bird statue that's got a murder beak. If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask. I get the feeling she's going to be super relevant to this case. I should definitely ask the princess for more details later. Oh, I feel like that's a hint. Like, stop talking to her and leave. Okay. So maybe we need to go to the detention center and talk to Maya. The name. I know, right? If I can't pronounce it, it's just really something super. Like, the little kid's name is I'll Be Your Guide. And he's like a tour guide dude. Looks like Maya is still being questioned. I'll just have to come back again later. Oh, so they're not ready for me. Let me go away from here. Let's go to the temple. The temple. Does he have anything to say? Oh, wait. I didn't mean to examine this. Talk. Oh, no, I don't think I want to talk about that. Maybe we go to the Plaza of Devotion. Full of witnesses. Is there anything here? First game had I saw it guy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Talk. Who am I supposed to talk to? What do they want from me? She's already being questioned. We just came from the inner sanctum. Maybe I should talk to somebody. Let me talk to I'll be your guide. Maybe he knows what I'm supposed to do. Be my guide. Any ideas? I still can't believe there was a murder during the purification rite. Could it have been the act of divine justice by Lady Kira? Divine justice, huh? We wouldn't need a trial if that's what it was. Oh no! Maybe I'm next for coming up with my Kira buns. Please, Lady Kira, I meant no disrespect. I don't think that's a terrible enough of a crime to be divinely punished for, Albie. What do I do? We don't have time for chit-chat, Mr. Wright. We have to prove Miss Maya's innocence. Yeah, let's hurry back to the plaza. Okay, thank you for that tip. We're gonna do that. I did not know what you wanted me to do. Plaza of Devotion. So who am I talking to? Maybe I present this. Or maybe I present the updated... Mark on his face is born by records of that, blah, 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 blah. Is that important? Do I need to present that to her? Or do I need to present this? Let me present that. That's probably the most relevant. It's been ages since you've presented evidence to me. Remember when we worked that one case together? Why are you reminiscing? I seem to recall a thin layer of fingerprint powder on every piece of evidence then. Well, I guess they get that way from time to time now, too. And enthusiastic as ever, huh, Emma? Wait, I thought we were gonna do something, no? Can we test the blood in the letter? Or is it just understood that it belongs to the high priest? What is this? The newspaper, the rights guide. Maybe this is what I need to present. The victim's name was Tara Stinme. Wait a minute. I just had a thought, and I don't like it. Is his name like tar rust in me or like thrust in me? Because that's... I don't like it. I feel like they're trying to allude to the fact that he was stabbed, but I just don't like it. He bled to death from a stab wound in the abdomen. And the killer? At the moment, our only suspect is the person who was with the victim at the time. In other words, Maya. Okay. So, alright, I think that may have opened up another question to ask, right? No, it didn't. Okay. So, can I go and see Maya now? Is she available? No, she's not. Does she have anything to say? She's not going to give me ideas because she doesn't like me. Could be both, but I think it is trust in me. Okay. Well, you've got a better mind than I do. I went the other way. All right. The killer must have been the one they call Mayyyy. There can be no other. There can only be one. You never know. It's still pretty early in the investigation. She has spent time in the company of lawyers, so she must have a wicked soul. Shut up. Thanks for reminding me how much people like me are hated in this country. It is only by the Holy Mother's mercy that you are allowed to investigate this sacred place. Remember that and give thanks to Her Holiness for this great blessing at once. Oh, thank you, Your Holy Motherness? That didn't come out right. That seemed a little insincere. Shall we halt this investigation immediately? No. Wait, I'm grateful, really. I wonder. This is going to be worse than walking on holy eggshells. What do I do? Well, are you going to conduct your investigation or not? I will. It's just, are you going to keep following me around like this? Of course. Unless you intend to do something you feel the need to hide. No, I do everything by the book. Then get on with it. I'm not doing this for fun, you know. I, too, have many duties I need to attend to. And why don't you go do them instead of hovering over me? Hmm? What is that look you're giving me? Am I perhaps being bothersome? No, don't be absurd. You're being incredibly bothersome. All right, so she has no help. They told me to go to the Plaza of Devotion, and then I went there, and maybe I didn't do all the things I was supposed to do. But what am I supposed to do? I guess I need to actually examine and look at stuff. Let's look at stuff. Is this something important? To think I would witness a lawyer being allowed to pass through this sacred gate. Yeah, well, I wouldn't unless I had to. Those stairs were brutal to climb. What's this? Do you even know how many monks would give their lives to pass through that gate? Be thankful for the great honor you have been afforded. Yes, your benevolence. Okay, so we looked at the steps. Maybe we look at this person? They were pointed out to me earlier. Acolyte Zealot is still focused on his prayers. Is not such devotion worthy of commendation? Still, he has not yet learned of the High Priest's death. When I think of how he will learn of it once his prayers are over. Yeah, it does seem cruel, doesn't it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this? Is this an empty spot? Nothing. Oh. I was going to say, because there was a paper we found, and then there's an empty spot here. Albie said these are called prayer flags, and the prayers written on them are carried throughout the kingdom by the wind. Now, if I were to pray for something, it would be for me to not get dragged into any more trouble than I already have been. So, what else? We looked at the gate, we looked at the prairie things. I don't think there's anything else left here, maybe? Let's go back. Do I have, wait, no. Well, do I have any questions that I can ask? Nope. I presented this thing. The newspaper, maybe I present that. Nope, it's not relevant. Okay. So, the rights guide. Maybe I present that? Nope, not relevant. Wait, can I? Okay, so is that a hint that I need to examine my evidence and like look for fingerprints or whatever? Maybe I'll do that. Okay. Let me look at this. All right, so purification rite is a three-part ceremony held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Poni Poni. Poni Poni? It begins with the transformation rite. The high priest reads scripture while the priestess dons the robes of Lady Kira, which have been purified with incense. Next is the rite of water, in which the priestess enters the spring just as Lady Kira, and the high priest purifies both Lady Kira and her dagger. The ceremony ends with the rite of fire, in which the priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul. The two then devote themselves to prayer until the rite comes to a close 2 days later at noontime. So basically, the whole thing's a fancy way for Lady Kira to take a bath once a year. Must be nice to be her. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a picture. The priest should have been here. This is the staging area. The priestess. Okay, full moon, curtain. Okay, so we looked at that. Look at the newspaper. Some town elder seers Lady Kira in the flesh. Some blah 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 blah. Thick white ice that has frozen the ground, the inner sanctum to the plaza of devotion until yesterday has melted. The rite can now go on as planned. We give thanks to the blessings of the Holy Mother and Lady Kira. Happy Rocky. Escaped prisoner alert. Police are asking the kingdom's subjects to be on the lookout for a male insurgent who escaped from Royal Penitentiary number 4. Did we just glance over the fact that there's an escaped prisoner? Alright, so such rumors are blah blah blah. Okay, we did that. Autopsy, blah blah. appears to have afflicted by a dagger. Clergy somewhere in the bodies. Records of who has what mark are kept in the temple. Did we look at, is there records that we missed looking at? Okay. Then bloodstained letter we can't look at. So let's go back to the inner sanctum. Maybe we missed something there because they said there was something that said what marks everybody had. So are these relevant? This mountain face is like a towering wall. There are characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean. There is a prison at the apex of this mountain. When were you going to tell me that? A prison way up there? It is said that Lady Kira laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits. I'm feeling queasy just thinking about being all the way up there. And the fact that it's a prison just makes it worse. Okay. So, what else can I look at? We looked. It helps that they have a little check mark there, though. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I could turn around. Turn around. All right, let's look at that. That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. I'll take a closer look when I'm in a better spot. What do you mean? This is a great spot. Is there anything else about this place that needs looking at? This is probably relevant, maybe. There's something hanging off the ritual curtain there. Was ist das? These look like those prayer flags down at the Plaza of Devotion, except they're arranged like no prayer flags I've ever seen. How so? All of these flags have been sewn together. Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now. There's something written on a piece of it. Donated by To Rust in Me? I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. It seems this place is from a donation abbot. So what is abbot in me? Or abbot in me? What is this one trying to say? It seems that this piece is from a donation abbot in me made at some point. Sanctum prayer flags added to the court record. Okay. So this is what I was missing. But now how do I further examine, what is it? Is that something to look at? During the rite, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery. A head of a monastery. Abbot is a clergy title. Yes, but what is the abbot in me? Like to rust in me, but what is the other thing trying to say, secretly trying to say? The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world. Oh, so the inner sanctum is like her private bathroom. Indeed. So see to it that you keep it clean. This flap in the center acts as a ritual curtain's door, but that's about it. Oh. And what was that shrill scream for just now? It's just, I'm afraid of heights. I'm not sure that is meant to say anything. Oh, okay. I didn't notice it as I was climbing up, but now that I can see all the way down, I guess that flight of stairs from the Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up or down. Alright. And if I do that... So, oh, okay. I was supposed to look at it from here. I got you. Well, wait. Can I look? Yeah, take a closer... What are you... Yes, look closer at it. How do I look closer? Yeah, but how do I look closer? Do I look in my evidence to look closer? It's not in my evidence. I don't understand. Okay, let me go back. I change positions. This is where I first tried to look at it, and it was like you weren't in the right spot. I don't understand how I get closer. This is pretty close to me. Do I go here? I already got that message. So, oh wait. This is a new angle. What am I, is this the only thing I need to see from this angle? What do you mean? Oh, okay, finally. What was that? What was that? I don't like it. I was closer the other angle that I had taken. The wind guard is completely broken. Damaged? Was this your doing? No, I didn't even touch it. Then perhaps the falling rock struck it. I will request that it be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored. What does that mean? That sounds like a threat in my life. I'll be back to take a look. You'll see. Alright, so message received? What's this? There's no snow here. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the rite? Looks like there was something there. The day before the rite, the temperature in the area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza of Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost. Must be the elevation. It wasn't all that cold back in town as I recall. The snow has obviously been cleared away here, and the lantern is broken. It kind of looks like there was a big thing that was sitting there, maybe, and that's been moved. I still have that camera I brought to take pictures of my trip. I should snap one of this area here, just in case. Alright, we got a picture. Nothing else particularly interesting here. Is there anything I'm supposed to notice about here? It's a statue of a bird. Guess I'll take a closer look at it. It's a bird. There's blood here. Is that important? Is it missing an eye? Look, the bird's missing its eye. I feel sorry for the poor fella. Are you the one who took it? Lady, why do you have to accuse me of every possible crime? I was passed out the whole time that the murder was taking place. I did not steal anything. I did not break anything. The statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I shall ask my mother to have it repaired. No wonder there are no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I were always treated like this. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here. Yeah, I do have to say that. Otherwise, I'll be looking forever. Like, am I supposed to look here? So they have told me that I have seen all of the things that there are to see. We are now moving to the detention center so we can talk to Maya. Maya is not available. Okay. So we will go to the Plaza of Devotion and present new evidence to Emma. Wait, no. We present... How about this? We'll present that. Oh, nope, it's not relevant. Okay. I guess Abbott in me could mean a bird in me, but it feels like a stretch. Well, the thing is called a Warabad, so Abad, and I don't know. Maybe they don't even know what they wanted to say. Okay, let's see. Maybe this? Nope, not relevant. Not the ritual curtain. How about this photo? No? Nothing? Maybe I'm talking to the wrong person? Maybe I should present this to Albie? This is a picture. Can't really look. What's the detail I'm supposed to get from the picture? The other ones, okay, this one has a detail, but it still doesn't show me much of anything. So maybe I will go to the temple. Can I present things to him, maybe? Does he know something? Is this some sort of new tourist souvenir? Sorry, but no. Oh. Sorry to be such a disappointment. Oh, so he's just gonna look at everything I show him with excitement? No. Nope. You're not being helpful, Albie. I am disappointed in you too. Nope. He has nothing to offer me as far as guidance. Okay. So we'll leave here. Below this popsicle stand. Inner sanctum, we were there. Detention center, we were there. I mean, they told me that there was nothing to see there, and I believed them. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I have to ask her more questions? I do have to ask her more questions. So could you tell me more about this Lady Kira? As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable. Whatever happened to you need but ask? Nana! So she just pops out of nowhere and tells her everything that she doesn't know? Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister. But unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with a dagger. A dagger? Well, this became relevant fast. The Holy Mother guides our souls, and Lady Kira keeps the peace with her dagger. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people. She cloaked herself in a sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister did. Okay, but who was she fighting against? Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. For our enemy now is the Defiant Dragons, led by that insurgent Dirk. So Lady Kira played a role akin to the police, huh? So what's with the bird imagery? Lady Kira's robe is fashioned in the likeness of a warbad. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Karain. I see. And what about the recent rebel hunter Lady Kira? Who do you think she is? I have heard about her, but I have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante, or more precisely a patriot. So even Princess Rafa doesn't know the true identity of the rebel hunter. Huh. Okay, so now can we go interview Maya? See what she says about everything? That's what I'm going to try to do. No, we have moved too soon. Where do we go? I think it's because I lack patience. My patience is not there. Do I have anything new to present? Nope. All right. All right, I will question you again. I feel like you told me everything now. Because we talked about, yeah, we talked about all that stuff. So I'm either needing to present something or So, wait, if I present the article, is that something I can do? Adama, for your thought. Ah, get that thing away from me. All right, I'll just put it away then. Who told you to put it away? How am I to inspect it if you do that? Keep it out, put it away. I wish she'd make up her mind. Okay, so that was kind of not helpful. She could not read this earlier, so I don't know if she could say any. Nope. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing that she says when she has no input to offer about it. Okay. So maybe we talk about this stuff? Nope. Doesn't know anything about that neither. Okay, so ritual curtain. No, why do you know nothing? You cannot help me at all. This is stuff that I expect you to know about. Alright, so last thing. This is your last chance. No, she knows nothing. Jon Snow, you know nothing. Okay. So let me get out of here. Maybe I haven't examined everything I need to see. I don't know what they want me to see. I did that. Wouldn't it have like a circle if it was something I needed to see? We looked at it. It's missing an eye. Do we have anything we need to see here? Anything important? What's this? This rock must have fallen from higher up on the mountain. It kind of looks like the snow. It looks like the perfect perch for taking a peek over that curtain. Well, up I go. Oh my, it's high up. Wow, what an incredible view. It almost boggles the mind. Get down from there this instant. Right, sorry. I'll be right down. Looks like the inner sanctum is just slightly higher up than the top of that mountain. Okay. I guess that confirms that the stairs from the Plaza of Devotion is the only way up here. What a handful. That about does it for the inner... Oh, stop saying that we're done when we're not done. I should probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. Okay. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. Okay, I'm finally moving back to the Plaza of Devotion. Okay. I finally did it. Alright. Plaza of Devotion. Wow, they're still praying. The religious devotion of our people is the pride of our kingdom. Come what may, they will continue to pray until tomorrow afternoon. Well, I will say this level of devotion is certainly to be respected. Now to find Emma. Who are you? You there, wait. I want to ask you something. Okay. Do you know me? And do I know you? What? What? Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer. No, no! I want to know if you know who I am. Huh? How should I know? I've never even seen you before. This guy's acting really strange. I wonder if he has amnesia or something. I should talk to him a little more, just in case he's connected to this case somehow. What? You just randomly come up to me and ask me if I know who you are? Are you having trouble remembering who you are? I'm sorry if I offended you. What? What? Whoa, I thought he was going to pull a weapon on me. I did too, honestly. It looked like a violent stance he was about to take. And now he's eating whatever he is eating. Looks like animals. But he's pulling some snack out one after the other. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I know it's something important. Do you know this man or something, Barbed Head? My name is not Barbed Head. No, I just said I've never seen him before, didn't I? Are you Lady Kira? You know of Lady Kira. Then you are Kuranese, I take it. What it... Maybe? So he doesn't know who he is. Looks like geckos or something. What, you want one? No thanks, I just ate. Ah, now I remember. Get a load of this. What jutsu is this? Huh? Well, what is that supposed to do for me? I have no idea what you're doing. Well, what? I believe he suffers from a fatality that mirrors memory loss. No good, huh? Guess I'll try somebody else. I don't know what that was about. So who was that man, and what did he want, Barbed Head? I am just as clueless as you are. I wish I knew. Hey, Mr. Wright. Well, what now? Oh, it's Emma. I was looking for you. What's wrong? I didn't surprise you that badly, did I? Oh, no, it's nothing. Actually, I've been looking for you. I wanted to tell you I investigated the crime scene. I hope it wasn't too much trouble getting my investigation of the inner sanctum approved. Oh, it was fine. Prosecutor Saad Mahdi gave his, okay straight away. He seems like a rather fair-minded prosecutor. He said that you would probably give up once you saw the crime scene for yourself, and that moving on before the trial began would be the smart thing to do. He must be feeling really confident about his case. Well, just so you know, I have no intention of giving up. That's why I prepared a little gift for you. I thought it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I wanted to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools, but they were confiscated at the airport. Luminol testing fluid. This actually might come in handy. Also, I made a copy of the crime scene photo for you. Thanks. All of this will definitely come in handy. So this is what the High Priest's bodies looked like after the murder. Oh goodness, oh my. I'll keep this along with the picture I took at the crime scene. Okay. Oh yeah. They're done questioning Maya. Really? I should go pay her a visit then. Poor Maya, she must be feeling pretty lonely. I should let her know that I'll be defending her too. Oh shoot, look at the time. I have to get going. You sure seem busy. That's because His Ephemeral Holiness is a real slave driver. His Ephemeral Holiness? Prosecutor Saad Mahdi. He's like the world's hardest riddle wrapped in a flowy sash. I keep wondering if it's just a clash of cultures type of thing, you know? Like he'll ask the most insane things of me without batting a single long eyelash of his. This prosecutor Saad Mahdi sounds like he's used to holding some serious clout. Why do I have such bad luck with prosecutors? First it was that glamorous fop, the glamorous fop. And now that I'm finally rid of that grating, bling-loving Europhile, I get this guy. I thought she said, oh shit, at first. Oh no! Now I'm really going to be late. He'll probably make me listen to one of those really long sutras again. I'll see you later. Somebody answer the phone! He makes her listen to sutras? Sounds like Emma's got it pretty rough too. She does not appreciate Prosecutor Sadmari's sutras? What ingratitude! It appears that she too is lacking in religious devotion. I don't think that's what the problem is here. Besides, Emma's not even Kuranist. Alright, so do we have anything to talk about? I mean, I think I can go to the detention center now. They said Mayyyy is done. Mayyyy! Detention center. Nick, I knew you'd come. Mayyyy, she sure looks tired. How are you holding up? It wasn't me, but no one will believe me. I have to admit, I'm still a bit in shock. Who'd have thought you'd get caught up in something like this? And so far from home. What do you mean, who'd have thought? This is like the 15th time she's been accused of murder on our watch. But I'm going to defend you, so hang in there. We can do this if we work together. What? What is it? This is all my fault. I mean, you came to Corinne just to visit me. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and then this happens. I haven't seen her this down in ages either. Come on, remember who you're talking to. Besides, I thought you'd be used to being the usual suspect by now. I guess you're right. And you've saved me each and every time. Yep, so just tell me everything you can and let's go from there. Barbed head, stop stalling and go straight to the matter of true import. We know she is the murderer, so therefore it is time for her confession. Your benevolence, what brings the royal priestess to a place like this? I am watching over this lawyer to keep him from tampering with anything in this case. Now, out with it, confess your crime. Please, your benevolence, could you please take it down a notch, or 3? Mayyyy, please tell me what you can. There's a fan-made case in the form of a musical on YouTube. It's pretty neat. I think I've seen it. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet, but it's definitely on my to-watch list. Sure, okay. Alright, so tell me what you know. I didn't kill the high priest. I wouldn't even dream of it. I mean, he always treated me so well. Abbot in me was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. He even invited me over to his house whenever I was between training sessions. How could I ever kill someone like that? He sounds like a really good person. I think I would have liked him. It was so much fun. I got to enjoy meals with his family and everything. And his wife was a master of Kuranese cuisine. I'd never eaten better in my life. It's like they were her family, and home away from home in this foreign land. They must have been a source of comfort, what with being here for training all alone. But what? I can't completely deny the charge either. Huh? As I suspected, the snake has shown her true colors at last. Your benevolence, please. I'm trying to figure out what really happened here. Phoenix Wright, the musical supercut, the turnabout encounter by random encounters. Okay. So what do you mean you can't completely deny the charge? Well, during the purification rite, I suddenly got really sleepy. The next thing I knew, Abbott in me was, you know. You suddenly got sleepy? So then you didn't actually see the high priest get murdered? No, I didn't. But if I was possessed by some crazed spirit while I was asleep, then what an excuse. How dare you pin your crime on another person's soul? Be honest. What you call training is but an extended vacation in reality. And that training here is simply for prestige. No, it's not like that at all. What is your training? I'm training to become the master of the Kurain channeling technique. Hmm. A neophyte practitioner such as you become a channeling master. I think not. The spiritual power required is beyond the means of an outsider like you. Rafa seems to really hate fakers. But she does actually have the power to channel spirits. I should let Rafa know. Your benevolence, I wouldn't call Maya a neophyte because she can already chant. Wait, Nick. What? Can I talk to you for a second? Why is she whispering all of a sudden? I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick. What? Why? I'll, explain later. Just keep it a secret for now, okay? If you say so. What's that all about? What is all that whispering about over there? Oh, it's nothing, really. I'll have to ask about this later when Princess Rafa's not around. Oh, I almost forgot. Nick. Yes? About Abbott and me's murder. There was something I noticed that I thought strange. Oh? What you noticed? Okay. So, what was it you noticed? Well, you probably won't believe me, but why don't you let me be the judge of that? Okay. So, you know that spring? The spring? You mean the pool in front of the Warbod statue? Yes, that. The water in there was dark red. And when I say dark red, I mean blood red. Oh, that? Yeah, I saw it too. You did? Yeah, the high priest's blood turned it red. What? No, that's not what I meant. The spring was red before he was killed. What? Wait, so it was already red? Even before the high priest was killed? Yeah, I noticed it during the purification rite, just before I passed out. It's just like the ancient legend says. What ancient legend? The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes, anyway. Hold on. Yes, there is a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that. But the water runs red this time thanks to the murder. The police investigation confirmed it. Perhaps your eyes were deceived by the lantern light reflecting off of the water. I don't think that was it, though. An ancient legend, huh? I wonder if it's connected to this murder somehow. Alright, Maya's statement added to the court record. Uh, Nick? Yes? So, actually, there's one more thing. What's that? What's up with Maya? She keeps looking over at her benevolence like she's worried what Rafa will think. There's something I want to show you. There is? I found this at the inner sanctum after I came to. Why are you holding on to evidence? Is this a letter? It's in Kuranese. See that stamp on the far left at the end of the letter? Does it look familiar? It sorta does. This red stamp here? That's the mark of Lady Kira. Oh, right. It looks just like the mark on her forehead. Lady Kira, you say? Let me see that. I've seen puddles of water that has formed in rocks turn red. Apparently it is because of iron in the water. Oh, okay. That makes sense because doesn't water on iron rust it and then it turns like a reddish color? Wait, this is what does it say? Do not perform the rite. I know what you are planning, Lady Kira. That sounds like a threat or a warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira was pressuring the High Priest to stop the rite. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, too. Nick, do you think... Wait. First, there's that ancient legend. The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. Now, there's also Lady Kira's warning. Plus, with Warbad Dagger being eyed as the being eyed, that's an interesting. I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting phrase because the statue of the Warbad is missing an eye, and to say that the Warbad Dagger being eyed as the murder weapon, I feel like that's a hint. Don't tell me. That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. Hey, welcome back, Shotty! Welcome to stream! You get a shout out, you get a shout out, you get a shout out. How are you? I hope you're doing amazing. I misspelled shout out. Oops, let me get that right. Shout out at Shotty! Is this working? I don't know if it's working. I'm trying to make it work. Don't tell me. You actually believe that the real Lady Kira returned to kill the High Priest? Oh, yes, I'll do this. Maybe that works. That would be super easy. I'm good. How you been? I have been I have been pulled here and there to and fro. I am kind of in the middle of a hectic triangle of events happening, but hopefully, I don't know. I'm going to prioritize streaming more. I've been working on getting my album finished, and also I've been out of the country for the past couple weeks and I was working on that. And so now I'm back in the country. I'm also trying to finish out my degree. So, sort of trying to align things so that maybe life is less hectic. I don't know. I'm trying. But I've definitely on stream. I definitely try to pop in and support. I've been lurking a little bit, but honestly, I haven't been able to get much time on Twitch. So this is my progressive return. Historical figures don't come back to life. I mean, give me a break. Keep pushing. I appreciate the support, Shoddy. When is your next stream? I gotta pop in there and show some support. You were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she's the real deal. Yeah, yesterday. I wish I could keep on entertaining that. But the fact is, we're dealing with a murderer here. Thus, my days of dreaming have come to an end. I'm going to keep it real from now on, and you should too, Nick. I thought you said I was the boring one because I was keeping it real. Sorry, I guess I've outgrown that stepladder argument we always have. I think you mean ladder, Maya. Keeping it real. When keeping it real goes wrong. So what do you mean by keeping it real? Oh, so you know how someone is dressing up like Lady Kira and capturing rebels, right? Oh, you mean the rebel hunter Lady Kira in the papers? Yeah, that one. I think that's who probably sent this warning. What nonsense is this? You dare to suggest that Abbot Inmee was slain by Lady Kira? You, you, you nincompoop! Ah! The rebel hunter is sure to be a vigilante who loves his kingdom. And it is that patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Kira. Such a patriot. Would never slay the High Priest. I guess it's only natural for Princess Rafa to see it that way, but I can't let it go at that. Besides, why would such a vigilante want to stop the purification rite in the first place? If things go right soon, okay. I'll be keeping an eye out. I rest my case. Still, if this rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason, they might have killed the High Priest after he ignored their warning. You big dummy, you can't fool me. It was you who forged that warning letter. I can't even read Kuranese. How do you think I could write it? You are trying to shed your guilt onto our most sacred Lady Kira. Admit it! No, I never do such a thing. Oh, she's accusing Maya. I was going to say, I don't know how to read any of this. Now, your benevolence, let's try to remain rational about this. Grr. Maya, did you show that letter to the police? No. I was afraid that it would anger everybody needlessly. So I was waiting to show it to you, Nick. And judging by her benevolence's reaction, I'd say Maya was right to be worried. Wait. What are... What? What's what? Is it ripped? There are a number of places on this letter where there are 3 holes in a row. That means this was this like on the flag or something? Are they supposed to be some sort of message too? Not that we'll be finding out anytime soon, I suspect. Lady Kira's warning added to the court record. Alright. Accused, wrap it up. I guess they have more questions for me. Yeah, at least I have a better idea of what we're up against now. Nick, there's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time. What are you talking about? It's just, you know, they have that Defense Culpability Act here in Karain, right? Well, if I'm found guilty, you'll be charged with abetting a criminal. Maya, thanks for thinking of me, but don't worry, Maya. We'll pull through this together somehow. We always have, haven't we? Yeah, but we're not in Kansas anymore, you know. True, but I've been through one trial here already. So I know what I'm getting myself into. We're going to win this one no matter what. Because I believe in your innocence. Yeah, I know. We've always won before in me. That's right, so it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express. What? Thank you, Nick. Well, I'll see you later. Bravado will not save you tomorrow, and by then it will be too late to ask for mercy. We're going to beat this charge. You'll see. I don't care to understand every single word that was spoken. But I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit. Wait. Don't tell me you don't know what Freedom Express refers to. Of course I know. Do not presume to know what I don't know. So what does it mean? Huh? Tell me, what does it mean? I'm no closer to understanding why someone would want the High Priest dead. But I've given the use of the Warbad dagger and the existence of the warning letter. I'd say the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira is a real prime suspect. It's not the first time Phoenix found himself facing criminal charges with defending someone. True story. I wonder if anyone has any info on them. Maybe the first thing I should do is go someplace where locals like to gather. Everybody's at the Plaza of Devotion. Isn't that what it is? Yeah. Oh, bazaar. Oh, we're going to the bazaar? How bizarre. Okay. Wait, why is there anybody even here? I thought everybody was going to the same place to pray. I guess the bazaar is as good a place to start as any. Now, who should I... Oh, that's that lady again. I see, so that is what a Freedom Express is. Consulting our pocket internet again, I see. Mr. Wright. That sounds like... Oh, it's him. Is Maya okay? I believe her, Mr. Wright. I know she didn't do it. Do you? Now, boy. Pol Polkunka? Polkunka? Really? Your benevolence. You mustn't trust in lawyers, you... Are you not the accused from the last trial? Oh, what's wrong, Albie? Your your benevolence speaks with the You may speak in the vernacular, little monk. Now, what is your name? Yes, your benevolence. I'll be your guide, your benevolence. Know this, Albie. Your soul is only as clean or filthy as the company you keep. I wish you weren't so judgmental. I wish you'd stop insinuating that all lawyers are trash. Please forgive me, your benevolence, but Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man, and I trust him as a lawyer. In your face. What's this? I'm sorry, forgive my insolence. If a common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers, it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day. Ah, Mr. Wright, her benevolence has sunk into the ground. She must really feel responsible for what happened in court that day. Let's give her some breathing room for now. I'm sure she'll be back on her feet in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Of course not. I'm always glad to help. All right. The Rebel Hunter. So what have you heard about the Rebel Hunter that was in the newspaper? Everyone's overjoyed at her appearance. They say she's the modern-day Lady Kira. So they're treating this Rebel Hunter like a mysterious protector of the people, huh? People have been on edge recently with that jailbreak and stuff. That and her sprite fading made me think she became a ghost. I sure hope they catch that I feel like the escaped prisoner was that dude that talked to us earlier who didn't know who he was. Yeah, he was one of the vicious rebels that Lady Kira had captured. So there's a hardened criminal on the loose? That is bad news. Yes, but the modern-day Lady Kira is also super amazing. I mean, she takes down big, scary rebels all by herself. Yeah, that's not exactly something just anyone can do. Someone that strong could have easily overpowered and killed the High Priest. And what about that escaped prisoner, Albie? So, what's the escaped prisoner supposed to be like? They say he's a vicious fiend who serves as Dirk's right-hand man. Oh my. Dirk, as in the leader of that rebel group? Yes, the escapee serves that dreadful master of the Defiant Dragons. They say the prisoner's a former soldier and that he wields a big scary knife. Rumor has it, he's a cold-blooded killer to boot. He sounds like a really dangerous man. He is, but the police still can't find him, even after an exhausting search. Wait, I remember hearing about a prison. There is a prison at the apex of this mountain. A prison? Way up there? The prison is at the top of the Inner Sanctum's mountain, right? How did he even break out? No one really knows. He supposedly did it without any tools to speak of, too. Some say he must have fallen to his death. Personally, I'd like to believe he did. Otherwise, something like that terrible incident might happen again. Terrible incident? What was the terrible incident? What was that about a terrible incident, Albie? It happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated. And it was the rebel leader Dirk who did it. The previous queen was assassinated? That's kind of unsettling. Oh, it was the terrible deed of a heinous sinner. I mean, to take the life of such a gentle queen? Only someone with a dark, defiled soul could have done that. They really take their queen seriously here, like God-worshipping level serious. It really would take someone pretty bold and blasphemous to assassinate one. Those defiant dragon rebels are not afraid to do anything to accomplish their goals. That's why, with that escaped prisoner on the loose, who knows who might be killed next? Yas, queen. So that's why the people of Korea are so afraid of that escapee. And why they want the rebel hunter to take him out along with the other rebels. So, is there anything else you can tell me about the rebel hunter, Lady Kira Albie? Um, I was just thinking there was something else, but what was it? Oh yeah, here. What is it? Shadu found it. Shadu. Wait, why? That's the Warbat arrow. Feeling better now, Your Benevolence? This is no time to be feeling sorry for myself, for I am the Crown Princess of Khura'in. Now let me see that boy. Yes, Your Benevolence. It looks very much like one of the legendary weapons Lady Kira once used in battle. A three-pronged arrow. I could have sworn I'd seen something resembling that arrowhead recently. Where did Shadow find it, Albie? Near Abbot Enmy's house. Near the victim's house, huh? Something tells me I better look into this. Okay, so that means I need to go to the abbot's house? Albie, can I ask you to take me to the high priest's house? Yes, of course. Come to think of it, he was married, wasn't he? And his wife is the one who usually plays the part of Lady Kira in the purification rite. I should probably talk to her, too. Okay, so have we asked all of the questions? Cool. Then we shall move to the high priest's house. How many times you beat I beat cases, but I haven't replayed any of Phoenix Wright yet. I'm still making my way through the many cases, the many murders that I have encountered. So this is where the high priest lived. Wait a minute. This is where they brought me back when my back gave out. And the woman in front of that altar, she must be the high priest's wife. Well, let's examine. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby, talk to me. Excuse me. Oh my. Yes, may I help you? I was hoping to speak with the high priest's wife. Are you she? Please forgive the intrusion, Lady Belieb? Belieb? Maybe? Oh my, your benevolence. Please, be at ease. What a terrible time this must be for you. I owe much to your husband. You have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss. You honor me with your kind words. Look, dear, the royal priestess has come to visit us. Yes, What's that? Oh, of course. She is talking with his funeral picture? Oh. My husband, too, is delighted that the royal priestess has graced us with her presence. You can speak with Abbot and me? No, I don't possess the power to speak with the dead, but I can feel his presence. What's that? No, that can wait till later, dear. Oh no. Oh my gosh. She's definitely speaking with him. So, your benevolence, what is it that brings you to my humble abode? This lawyer is investigating your husband's death, and I am watching him to ensure that he does not tamper with any of the evidence. I know this must be difficult, but could I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen under suspicion, you see. Well, she's gone off the deep end. A friend of yours? So then you must be Maya's friend from the States, correct? That's right. I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Isn't that right, dear? Yes, I know. Abed and me and his wife were one of the closest and most loving couples in Karain. If she is not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further. She did just lose the love of her life. It would be incredibly insensitive of me to force answers out of her right now. But I need to talk to her if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus, there's the Warbat arrow that I'll be found near her house. There's too much I need to find out for me to leave just yet. Trust in me and believe in me. Oh, believe. Oh, you are a genius. Believe in me. Ha ha! Gotcha. All right. That means they're evenly matched. They're trusting and believing. Well, not so much on the trust anymore. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while? Barbed head, have you not been listening to a word I said? Look, your benevolence, I am sorry for her loss, but I'm running out of time. So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind. Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes. Mm-hmm. I know. No, don't. Not in front of the royal priestess. Now, if you would excuse me, what the heck were they even talking about? You have but poured salt on her wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so despised. Irk! I was just trying to help Maya's case. I didn't mean to hurt Miss Enmy. Could it be that you actually possess a conscience? Of course I do. But I'm also desperate for information. So what do you plan to do now? Pass the time by looking around the room, I guess, and see if she changes her mind. Just see that you do not touch anything you should not. I guess I should watch what I touch then, just in case Priest Rafa gets mad at me. So I have to be careful, okay? Oh no. I don't know what I'm supposed to touch. Can I touch the drum? What a magnificent altar. Of course it is magnificent. It is for the Holy Mother, after all. The Holy Mother? Is she that faceless figure there? Such insolence! How do you not know who Her Holiness is on sight? Do you seek to cross over into the Twilight Realm right this instant? Oh my goodness! The threat! Sorry, it won't happen again. This is why lawyers are so despised. Now listen well. Depicting Her Holiness's face is the greatest taboo in all of Kuranism. There are none alive today who know what her face really looks like. And that includes the members of the royal family. Wow. Now there's an unusual custom. It's gotta be one heck of a secret if even the royal family can't know what she looks like. Okay. We looked at that. What else are we looking at? That, maybe? That looks suspicious. This looks like a wastebasket. Hey, there's an envelope sticking out. There are 3 holes in a row near the top. Now where have I seen holes like these before? Scrounging around in other people's garbage like some stray dog. You are a pitiful creature indeed. What does it say here? Say what you will, but I've got a job to do. It says, to the high priest. You cannot even read. You are even more pitiful than I had thought. I can't read Kuranese, no. Thanks. I will keep your words of wisdom in mind, your benevolence. Guess I should have studied some Kuranese before I came. So the envelope was addressed to the high priest, huh? But it's empty. Still, there's something about it. I'd better hang on to it. I just get to take stuff out of our trash and keep it. Technically, that's theft. But we're not going to talk about that out loud, okay? What else am I going to touch on? What can I touch? Can I touch this? Oh, nope. Can't touch that. Da-na-na-na. Can I touch this? This looks like it belongs to Maya. There's a steel samurai patch on this bag. Guess this bag must be Maya's. She probably left it here while she was performing that rite. Can I keep it? I probably should keep it. This game looks kind of like checkers or chess. You mean to say you have never heard of Kachidimal? Kachidimal? Like Pokemon? Kachidimal? What is this? I have heard people describe it as Kuranese chess. So two players take turns moving their pieces in a bid to capture the other's king? Not quite. In Kachidimal, the object is utter annihilation of your opponent. How does this happen? Furthermore, each piece has a special move that can only be used once during the game. Special moves? Sounds like a game right up Maya's alley. This looks important. Oh, it's a wanted poster for the rebel escapee everyone's talking about. What? Let me see that. Is that the... No. No, I don't recognize him. That's our ball. That's our ball? That's our ball? What is his name? I hate trying to say. Foreign land. Wanted for crimes against the kingdom. Considered armed and dangerous. So he's ex-military, huh? That's our ball. His appearance alone exudes menace. He must be captured at once. Alright, so now we have a wanted poster. Is something wrong? The bounty is 3 million damas, money that comes out of the people's tax payments. I shall have it lowered to about 1 million damas. You seem unexpectedly concerned with the people's welfare. Unexpectedly? How rude. Nana has always taught me that kingdoms that do not value its people come to ruin. As crown princess, it is only natural that I care for my people. How about sending some of that kindness this way? Well, I suppose I could. If you quit being a lawyer and paid taxes to our kingdom, that is. Oh, well, it was worth a shot. Alright, so we did that. What is this? What is this scary looking spiky thing? It is a floor cushion for heightening a practitioner's mental focus. I can't imagine being able to concentrate on anything if I sat on that. Your ignorance astounds me. There is not a soul in Karain who would not recognize this. A floor cushion? You mean you're supposed to sit on this? How else would you suggest it be used? It looks like a torture device to me. Alright, so we looked at that. Is this important? Is this a piece of art or some sort? What a beautiful orb. Is something the matter? Is that the eye? Barbed head, take one step back. Okay, done. Did you spot something? Yes, your dismal reflection. It was ruining the orb's beauty. Did you have to put it like that, your benevolence? I feel like that's the eye, honestly. Is that not the eye? Oh no, we already did that. Stop, stop, stop. All right, so we looked at that. Is this important? A poster of the mountains? Oh, okay. The Inner Sanctum Mountains featured against those other towering peaks. Those beautiful mountains are known as the Roof of Karain. Ah, and I see they have even included Miss Mount Pony Pony in that poster. Mount Pony Pony? Is that the smaller peak to the left? Known as the Little Sanctum, it is just west of the Inner Sanctum. Is it not also beautiful? But I suppose a lawyer with a defiled soul such as yourself could not perceive such beauty. No, that's not true. I think it's absolutely stunning. Okay. All right. More evidence. Cool, cool, cool. Don't know how that's important yet. Is a TV important? Oh. My. What show is this? It is the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo-Twilight Realm. It is based on Lady Kira and is the #1 action show in Karain. The Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo-Twilight Realm? Okay. Yes, it is entirely original show, created right here in our kingdom. I'm not so sure about its originality, given its overall look and that theme song. Is something the matter? Well, it's just we have an action hero show back home that is really similar to this. I'm guessing this shows why Maya is so into Lady Kira. Samurai. Steel Samurai! Honestly, the theme song is exactly the same as the one for Maya's favorite show. The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. It's a popular action hero series filmed right in LA. Set in a city known as Neo-Old Tokyo. It pits the Steel Samurai in Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat! Dun, 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 dun. Against his nemesis, the Evil Magistrate. Maya's collected DVDs and merchandise from that series as long as I've known her. Okay. The Plumed Punisher seems awfully similar to the Steel Samurai. The Plumed Punisher originated here in Karain. Is that clear, Barbed Head? Yes, Your Benevolence. Note to self, never suggest that again. Lady Believe has not had a change of heart, and simply waiting shall not change that. Can we wait just a little longer? I wonder if she'll ever open up. Oh, you're still here? Lady Believe. Mrs. and me, do you think you're ready to talk? Is it okay with you, dear? Yes. Yes, I will let him know. Lady Believe, you don't have to speak to this lawyer if it is not your wish. No, it is quite all right. If my husband were still with us, he would say, as much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak on such matters, if it would help find the truth, then ask whatever you may. Okay, I'll take you up on your generous offer. Wait, did Miss Enmy call herself lovely just now? Well, whatever are you waiting for? Ask your questions quickly, so your departure may be just as swift. Yes, of course. All right, question time. Trust in me. Do you have any idea why your husband might have been killed? Was he acting different or doing anything out of the ordinary lately? No, I don't recall anything of the sort. This is really difficult. Did anybody have a grudge against him? He was a kind man and one of peace. He would never do anything that would cause someone to bear a grudge against him. She's hiding something! She's lying to me! You liar! Oh, now I gotta make her tell the truth. Psych luck. That means Miss Inme is trying to hide something from me. This is the Magatama Maya gave me all those years ago, and it has a really amazing power. It reacts when someone is hiding something, and allows me to see the psych locks that are holding that person's mind shut. Whenever I see any, I only have to tap my Magatama to try and unlock them. Unlocking them all usually allows me to coax the truth out of someone. Can I save? Because I feel like this is one of those parts where I can lose points. Alright, we have saved. Are you sure there was no one who held a grudge against your husband? He was a kind and gentle soul. Oh wait, I have to hit the thing, don't I? So wait. I know. I thought it would automatically do it. Stop. I don't want to go through all that again. So we'll hit it. Take that. Tell me your secrets. The High Priest. Cyclops. Okay, so that must mean that Miss Enemy thought of someone who just might have a grudge. Okay. Let's just stir the pot a little and see what happens. Without us stirring the pot. Mrs. Enemy, I have an idea who your husband's real killer might be. That would be Maya, would it not? No, of course not. It has to be someone with a motive to kill him. This is who I believe had a reason to kill your husband. Oh my gosh. Is it Lady Kira? Is it the Rebel Dirk? Maybe it's the Rebel Dirk? Oh my gosh. The Rebel leader Dirk killed your husband. He did it to stop the purification rite. He must despise Lady Kira for capturing his fellow insurgents. But were that the case, wouldn't he have slain Maya for playing the part of Lady Kira? Good point. Oh, so we messed up? Alright, so it wasn't Dirk. Time to think about who else might have motive. Okay. So you see, Maya must have been the killer. It had to have been someone else. This is who I believe had a reason to kill your husband. If it's not Lady Kira, it's the escaped prisoner. I believe the escaped prisoner killed your husband. He probably thought that your husband would get in the way of his escape plan. But were that the case, wouldn't Maya have been slain as well? Oh, you're right. Guess I'd better... Wait, really? Is it actually supposed to be Lady Kira? Alright, so... Here we go. We're gonna guess the only one that we didn't guess. It was the Rebel Hunter disguised as Lady Kira. They didn't say Rebel Hunter. They just said straight up Lady Kira. That's why I didn't pick it. Everyone's talking about her. Are you gonna break some... Oh. I know not of what you speak. Really? Because she even made the front page recently. Oh my gosh. Quack, 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 quack. What is this? What is happening? I am but a humble servant of Lady Kira. What reason would she have to kill someone as insignificant as I? Actually, I have something that just might show you why Lady Kira would kill Abbott and me. Why? Is it this? Let's present that. This is a letter of warning from Lady Kira. Maya found it. It was in the inner sanctum, and only Maya and your husband were there at that time. Ah! All right, we got one. This letter reached its intended recipient, your husband, the High Priest, didn't it? And how do you know Maya wasn't lying to you? Because I've never seen that letter before, and I doubt my husband ever did either. Sorry, but I have evidence that proves this warning was meant for your husband. I'm gonna say it's the envelope. The envelope with the 3 dots. Here it is. Well, hello there, stranger. Hey! Welcome to stream. Let me shout you out. I hope you're feeling amazing. Do. Shout out to Phoenix. How is your Sunday going? What you been up to? Have you had breakfast slash lunch? Brunch? It's an envelope addressed to the High Priest. The warning letter was delivered to your husband inside this, wasn't it? Uh, oh, we got another one! Yay! Oh no. What nonsense is this? How can you prove the warning was delivered in this envelope? There's gotta be some way to prove it. It's the three dots. Wait a second. Don't the envelope and the warning letter have something in common? I think there just might be something that links the envelope to the warning letter. There is? Yes, and that proof is right here on the warning letter. It's the dots. This spot on the warning letter proves that it was delivered in that envelope. Dot, dot, dot. It's the dots. 3 holes in the envelope are in the same shape and arrangement as the holes in the warning letter. Yeah, I had cereal in the morning. Yourself, ma'am? I had a breakfast quesadilla and a fruit bowl. Ah! As for what made the holes, I believe it was this. Oh, I didn't know we were going that far. What made the holes? Was it this? Oh my goodness. Let's present it. They were made by this warbat arrow, one of the weapons favored by Lady Kira. The warning was folded in thirds, placed in an envelope addressed to the High Priest, and delivered to your husband on the points of this arrow. Did we break this whole case open? Whoop! I know it's just the beginning, but still. Pretty proud of that. I messed up the first time, but still. I didn't lose any points. Tell me about your husband. Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Tell me your secrets. I admit the warning was sent to my husband, but he was not an insurgent. Then why did you keep it a secret? Because the authorities might have suspected him of being one if I hadn't. I guess that makes sense. If the rebel hunter was after him, I can see how people might at least suspect. We are a Kernist kingdom. As such, rising up against the monarchy is the same as blaspheming Kernism itself. Your husband was a devout priest of Kernism, and you feared that his good name would be tarnished if the warning went public. Breakfast quesadilla, don't know if I spelled that right. What does it consist of? It had eggs, it had cheese, and sausage. In a tortilla. It was delicious. That makes sense, but is it the honest truth? What if the high priest really was a rebel? Scandal! The rebel hunter would have had a motive to kill him. Still, well, this just doesn't feel like the right time to ask her about it. The warning. Ooh, that sounds delicious. It was. Could you tell me a little more about the warning? It arrived about 3 days before the purification rite. When we woke that morning, it was already there by the side of our bed. It was by the side of your bed? Yes, we had the whole house locked up tight, and yet someone still managed to slip in. Oh, it was so frightening, wasn't it, dear? But you didn't contact the police, because you didn't want them to suspect your husband of being a rebel? That's right. If only we had told the police, maybe Trust would still be alive today. Oh gosh. Oh, lovely wife, no need to fret, my dear. My only regret is that I left you all alone. Barbed head, that is quite enough. Yes, you're probably right. Miss Inmee, I am sorry to have bothered you at such a difficult time. Don't be silly. I'm happy if I've helped. Oh no. Your benevolence, may you swiftly shine light upon the truth. Barbed Head, you seem bent on casting suspicion upon Lady Kira, and by doing so, you seek to deflect the blame from the real killer, Maya Fey. That is the only logical conclusion. Well, I mean, I'm in no position to disprove her at this point. If only I could find something to support my theory that the High Priest was a rebel. The only other person who might know more about Abbott and me would be Maya. They might be done questioning her by now. Maybe I'll stop by the detention center. Who is... What? What are you talking about now? My mother has said what? It seems I must go. Did something happen? Yes, my mother has decreed that a rite shall be held for the High Priest's passing, and that she shall conduct the prayer of lament therein. Her Eminence has so decreed, has she? Oh, but should not concern herself. She should not concern herself with a humble priest like my husband. No, it is only natural, considering his meritorious service. The rite will be held at the palace. You are to accompany me there at once, Lady Beliebe. Thank you, your benevolence. My husband is most delighted too. How wonderful for you, Miss Inmee. A direct decree from the Queen. That must be quite an honor. Barbed Head, you are coming as well. Huh? But I don't have much time left to investigate. As the one charged with monitoring you, you must remain within my sight at all times. Besides, it will take but a moment. Now come along. Arguing the point will probably just make things worse for me. I'd better let her have her way this time. May 10th. Garin Plaza? Garin Plaza? I don't know how to say these things. Audience chamber. Ooh my. Ooh. Cutscene. Welcome, Lady Beliebe. So this is the Queen of Karine. What is wrong with you, Barbed Head? Show some respect. Huh? Oh, should I bow or prostrate myself? No, it is quite all right. Stay as you are. Mother. Your Eminence, I would like to give thanks to you. You honor both me and my husband. His exemplary service deserves to be honored. Oh, but what a terribly trying time this must be for you, Lady Beliebe. May my prayer comfort your soul and that of your dearly departed husband. Nothing would please me more. Oh, your Eminence, your words are wasted on my humble husband and I. Now that's what I call commanding a presence. So you are the lawyer of whom my daughter speaks. Yes, your Eminence, I am so very honored to make your noble acquaintanceship. I am humbled to bask in your resplendence. Did I overdo it? I have no idea how to talk to a queen. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you. Now then, Lady Beliebe, let us go to the chamber of prayer. Rafa, you are to accompany us too. Yes, Mother. Wow, the Queen is seriously something else. The prayer of lament, huh? Who are you? Don't see how that'll do any good. It's Justice Mr. Inga? Minister Inga? Who are you, buddy? Nice to see you again, Minister Inga. Again? Have we met? I'm Phoenix Wright. We met in the accused lobby the other day. Oh, right. Blue suit, jagged hair. You're that lawyer who brought my daughter down a peg or two. Your daughter? Yeah, Rafa. He's Princess Rafa's father? So he's Queen Garen's husband? You planning on sticking your fat nose in this mess too? The accused is a good friend of mine. Like I said the last time, you better watch yourself, see? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? You want to question me? That would be great. You got balls for a lawyer. Guess I can play along a bit. But I got things to do, see, so we'll have to talk while I work. Okay, long as you're, willing. I wanted to let you know that I'll be the defense lawyer on this case, too. Oh, who is that? Well, don't say I didn't warn you. What is he? Are you even reading these documents that you're signing? You only won last time because that idiotic prosecutor filed false charges. Oh my gosh. Okay. But it's gonna be different this time. I got Curran's top prosecutor on this one, see? I don't care who I go up against. I'm going to prove my client is innocent. You haven't forgotten that little thing called the Defense Culpability Act, have you? Blow this one and you'll suffer the same fate as the accused. How could I forget? You lawyers are all the same. You strut your stuff till the DC Act comes down hard. Then you start begging and pleading for your lives. It's really hard to watch, I tell you. Well, I don't plan on letting it come to that. Let's talk about that. Were you the one who wrote the Defense Culpability Act? Nah, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What's it to you? Either way, as Justice Minister, I'm gonna enforce the thing. It started as a way to counter the dirty tricks of your trade, like falsified evidence. But it turned out to be quite handy. Efficient, even. Handy? Efficient? Yeah, made my job real easy. Any goons who cross me or the Garen administration are gonna get just what they deserve. Especially those rebel scum. Why do you sound like Vader? You can get away with that here. Better watch your mouth, lawyer. I enforce the law in Karain, see? And being that I'm the queen's husband, that makes me king. No, I'm pretty sure the queen is the boss around here. Go on, say what you're thinking so I can charge you with lèse-majesté. What is that? What? I don't know what that is. I can't get myself arrested now. Listen up, lawyer. We got a low crime rate and a populace that lives in peace. And that's all thanks to the DC Act, so I don't want to hear any more lip about it. But I can't defend my client unless I speak my mind. Ha! Even with the DC Act, Dirk and his insurgent scum buddies' days are numbered. What's that supposed to mean? Let's just say I got a little trick up my sleeve, so I'd watch it if I were you. 'Cause you got a defiant attitude like one of them dragon dupes. Oh, now he's doing more documents. Say, White, you know what these are? It's right, not white. No, what? Orders of execution. Oh, no. They really pile up if I start slacking off. What? That's crazy. That's insane. You murderer, you. And tomorrow I'll have even more work to do processing the one for your little friend. And if you really do defend her, I'll have to add one more to the pile for you. But you're not stupid enough to waste your life on that criminal, are you? You jerk. Don't worry, I'll make sure to lighten your workload, Inga. I won't give you a single execution order to sign tomorrow. I have returned, Barbed Head. Your benevolence. Are you done with the rite? Yes, it was performed flawlessly. Lady Believe stayed behind to speak with Mother. I hope this will ease her sorrow, even if just a little. So, you have been speaking with my father? Yeah, you could say that. My father is a great man. He works tirelessly to keep peace in our kingdom. Kurain, as it stands today, owes everything to the efforts of my mother and my father. You should feel deeply honored. Under normal circumstances, they would have never spoken so readily with a lawyer. Yes, of course. It seems Rafa doesn't know what her father is really like. Well, now that we're done here, let's go see if I can talk to Mayyyy now. What's good, Mayyyy? Give me some good news. Oh, it's you, Nick. Mayyyy, are you okay? The questioning wasn't too harsh, was it? No, I'm all right. How about you? Make any progress? Well, I haven't found any conclusive evidence that could prove your innocence, but I have a small lead. Really? But for right now, I'd like to ask you about the High Priest. Sure, ask away. By the way, what's the princess doing with you still, Nick? Doesn't she have anything better to do? Doesn't seem like it. I heard that. How rude. Of course I have many other things I could be doing. All right. Questions? It's just a thought, but do you think the High Priest could have been a rebel? A rebel? Why would you even think that? Because if he was, then the rebel hunter Lady Kira would have had a motive to kill him. What? Uh-oh, Princess Rafa overheard me. What idiocy is this? Abbot and me, a rebel! It is beyond the pale. My mother has offered the prayer of lament to his soul. That is the sort of person he was. All right, I was just raising the possibility. I will not listen to such tomfoolery. She stormed out. Oh, well, nothing we can do about that. Do you recall the High Priest doing anything suspicious? Come to think of it, he seemed unusually restless during the rite. He kept glancing up at the sky, though I have no idea why. He was restless and kept looking up at the sky. That doesn't really tell us much, does it? Anything else come to mind? Sorry, that's about it. Guess this is all I'm going to learn about the High Priest right now. Oh, but there is one thing I should follow up on. She had something she had to say to me. I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick. What? Why? I'll, explain later. With Princess Rafa gone, this might be my only chance. Tell me your secrets. Mayyyy, about what you said earlier. Why can't you tell anyone you're able to channel spirits? Oh, that! You know how all the queens are also spirit mediums here? I heard. It was kind of a shock at first, though. In Kuranism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it. I see, so spirit channeling is a symbol of power or authority then, in that sense. I can see why it would look bad if a nobody from another country were able to do it too. Spirit channeling in the Kurain tradition was developed from a Kuranist style that was brought to the U.S. via Japan, but it seems like my clan's spiritual power is greater than that of the average Kuranese. It may be a quirk due to how our styles diverge, but I don't really know. So if spirit channeling is a power possessed only by the queens of Kurain, and it's a power that somehow made its way down the line to Maya, then I guess that makes Queen Garin and Princess Rafa distant relatives of Maya's? Anyway, it's not like there's some kind of rule about it. It's just I'd rather not have it become an issue or anything. That's why mediums who come here to train hide the fact that they can channel spirits. I see. I had no idea it was so complicated. Either way, training here is a must to fulfill the qualification needed to become the master. And what is this qualification to become the master? To be able to channel spirits of one's own volition, and without fail, every time. Like, remember how my spirit channeling was always hit or miss? I only ever succeeded about 30% of the time. Yeah, and it was more like spirits possessed her, as opposed to her channeling them. So you can do it every single time now, whenever you want? Yep. At least, I think. Oh gosh, I need you to have confidence. You think? Well, I haven't actually tried channeling anyone since I completed my training here. But once I get back home, I plan on taking the final spirit medium test. I'll have to try channeling one spirit after another in a marathon channeling session. That sounds intense. Only those who pass the test are worthy of becoming the master, huh? Yeah, but I know I can do it. I'm going to ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down. Right. Maya's the next big hope of Kurain village. That's got to be a lot of pressure. So, speaking of similarities, I've noticed another similarity between our countries besides spirit channeling. I saw a show on TV earlier that reminded me of the Steel Samurai. Oh, you must mean the Plume Punisher, warrior of the Neo-Twilight realm. So you've already seen the Plume Punisher. You really don't miss a beat. Actually, it was her benevolence who told me all about it. There is not a single person in Kurain who does not know of it. Oh, your benevolence, you're back. As the royal priestess, I am charged with monitoring your movements. So I have changed my mind. For in order to fulfill my duty, I must not avert my ears, not even from your blasphemous theories. Her sense of duty is commendable, but I wouldn't mind if she backed off a bit. Great timing, your benevolence. There's actually something I wanted to show to both of you. Show off? Maya sure seems excited all of a sudden. Yep. Ta-da! What's that? What's that? It's an ultra-rare Plume Punisher strap. There's only one of them in the whole world. It was specially made to promote the TV show. You're the owner of this strap? Don't tell me you're a Plume Punisher fan too, your benevolence? No, of course not. Only little children watch that show. I have no interest in such things. Right. No, I'm telling the truth. Sure, let's just leave it at that. So, how did you get your hands on that, Maya? Ha ha! I found a kindred spirit and a Plume Punisher fan here in Kurain. It resulted in an exchange of cultures transcending national borders. And by cultural exchange, you mean you swapped TV promo merchandise? You bet. I traded my Steel Samurai watch for this strap. It's a super rare watch that plays the Steel Samurai theme song when the alarm goes off. My newfound Kuranese friend was so happy, I got this one-of-a-kind strap in return. I guess there are people like that wherever you go, even here in Kurain. Watch this. When you press the Magatama on the belt, it plays the show's theme song. That sounds just like the Steel Samurai theme song. What are you talking about? Can't you hear the folk instruments in the intro and the exotic tones throughout? Plus, the Steel Samurai has Japanese taiko drums that go... That go what? Daka don 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 in the intro. Okay, so now that's apparently evidence. I don't know why, but that's evidence. Right. Guess my ears just aren't as good as yours. Anyway, I have this amazing idea for a new show. The Plume Punisher versus the Steel Samurai. I'm going to totally pitch it to some TV stations when I get back home. It's going to be a huge hit. Right, Your Benevolence? I have no interest in such things. Okay. Well, if nothing else, talking about the Plume Punisher has thankfully seemed to cheer Maya up a bit. It's getting late. Try to get some sleep, okay, Maya? And leave tomorrow to me. Okay. Thanks, Nick. And she disappeared. I think I've covered just about everything. Time to head back to the temple and go over everything I've learned so far. Alright, well, going back to the temple. Temple. May 10th, temple. It's getting late. Won't be long till sundown. Mr. Wright, Your Benevolence. Are you done with your investigation for today? Pretty much. I thought I'd go over what I've learned so far. Care to join me? Yes, please allow me to help. Okay. First, we know that the High Priest received a warning 3 days ago. It was from someone claiming to be Lady Kira, and it told him not to perform the rite. That's right. It was the rebel hunter. But what of it? That's what I'm not sure of yet. Why would Lady Kira want to stop the rite? If you could solve that mystery. Right. I could figure out her motive for threatening the High Priest. It might be the break I need, but I just don't know enough right now to act on that lead. How unfortunate for you, Barbed Head. Your only hope is pure speculation. That shall not stand up in the Hall of Justice. You have no actual proof of Lady Kira's involvement in this crime, after all. Yeah, the warning letter alone can't prove who killed the High Priest. I'll give you one last chance to withdraw before you are charged under the DC Act. Your Benevolence! While it is true you did not forge or suppress any evidence, that is perhaps a product of my careful monitoring of your every move. I wasn't planning to do anything like that in the first place, Your Benevolence. But I am going to prove Maya's innocence, within the confines of the law. How can you be so sure you will? Because of my undying faith in my clients. That is a lawyer's greatest weapon. What nonsense. You have chosen to dig your own grave. When next we meet, it shall be in the Hall of Justice. As royal priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time I will prove that the insights I gleaned thereof are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial, and your last rites. Tomorrow shall end with you under the headman's axe. Goodness. Tomorrow, I'll be defending Maya in that so-called Hall of Justice again. Flashback. That whole seance thing makes trials here completely different from those back home. Plus, I don't have a shred of conclusive evidence. On the other hand, I've got plenty of confusion and anxiety to spare. I'll have to think of something. After all, I'm the only lawyer in all of Khura'in. I have to do this. I will do this. I'll prove Maya's innocence if it's the last thing I do. It probably will be. To be continued. We finished this chapter. Whoop whoop. And with that, we are going to get ready to raid out. Yes, we will save the game. Of course we will save the game. How could we not save the game? We are going to find somebody to raid. Don't you want somebody to raid? You need somebody to raid. You better find somebody to raid. Let's see who is on right now. I'm thinking, let's go raid. Boop, 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 boop. We are going to raid serotonin. It's been a while. So let me see. I'm going to put the raid message in the chat. And we are going to raid serotonin. Let's see. Raid message, I think, is the command. Yep, there it is. Copy at your leisure. Don't take too long. And then we are going to /raid. Serotonin. That's with 3 S's. Until we meet again, friends, I hope you are well rested, well fed, and in the company of somebody that brings you joy. I will try not to be a stranger, and I'll definitely come and pop in all of your streams and make sure, well, I show some love and support because I appreciate you guys spending time with me on this Sunday. Boop, boop, boop. Until we meet again, until we meet again. Boop, 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 boop.